I was at a hospital upstate, and it took me all of 2 seconds to realize that I was in trouble. The woman standing before me had clearly never heard the oath, "First, do no harm." She was going to hurt me. I just knew it. She had a hard look about her, demanding and surly. She wore a pristine white lab coat with a plethora of pens lined up in her breast pocket. She was short on small talk.
Name, date of birth, address, phone number?
She never even made eye contact with me. It was as if we weren't even in the same room. She just kept typing away at her computer. So much for needing all those pens. I obediently answered loud enough that anyone within earshot now had enough information to rob me blind. After dispensing with the niceties, she snapped on latex gloves and started to gather the tricks of her trade, which included a very long needle. I told her that she wasn't going to be able to use that I have horrible veins, and they usually used a butterfly needle.
I'll just have a look.
With that, she wrapped the tourniquet around my right upper arm and pulled it tight. Palpating with her fingers, she zeroed in on a spot.
Got it.
She said it as though she had just ensnared a stray animal. I bit my lip, waiting for the inevitable. A quick jab, and she was in. That was the easy part. Unfortunately, my skinny, squirrely little veins refused to cooperate, forcing her to go on an archaeological dig with the needle. It went on for too long. I asked her to please stop. She yanked off the tourniquet and turned toward my left arm. I told her that wouldn't work either.
I know what I'm doing.
So she plunged ahead with arm number 2. Same result. My God, she was determined. I was already feeling the places that would be bruised and swollen. She would get a vein or die trying. I told her that she needed to stop. I was horrified by the tears running down my cheek. Her eyes said it all. I was a crybaby, a pathetically weak woman who didn't have a clue what it meant to be tough like her. When she shook her head, adding a dismissive grunt, I lost it. "We are done here," I said as I stood up, the needle dangling from my arm. "Get someone else."
Excuse me?
I looked her directly in the eye and said, "You should have listened to me. The customer is always right." I filed a report the next day. She was fired within a week. I wrote the book on being tough. Cancer taught me well.